The boss was doing everything he could to keep the girl around because she was the only person who could help cure his insomnia. However, over time, her effect on him began to wear off. Thinking he needed to try something different, he asked her to cook a late-night meal for him. Wanting to make him happy, the girl ordered an expensive meal from a five-star hotel. Strangely, the boss wasn't pleased at all. Instead, he insisted that she cook the food herself. Although confused, she agreed. The boss kept asking her to prepare different dishes, hoping something would help him fall asleep. But no matter what she cooked, he still couldn't sleep. After spending the entire night in the kitchen, the girl became extremely frustrated. With no other way to vent her anger, she started eating to relieve her stress. Seeing this only made the boss even more upset. He had always preferred living alone and had only brought her into his home because he believed she could cure his insomnia. Now that plan seemed to be failing, so he decided to send her away and seek advice from a friend. Things only became more complicated. He kicked her out several times, only to call her back again and again. No normal person would behave that way. Feeling helpless, the boss decided to make one final attempt. When he returned home, the girl had already prepared a wonderful late-night dinner and warmly welcomed him at the door. It felt almost like a married couple's life, yet the boss still looked completely unhappy. The girl began to feel as if all her efforts were being wasted. Dealing with such a grumpy boss was driving her crazy. Determined to make him happy, she decided to learn more about him and uncover his weaknesses. She asked her coworkers about him, but nobody seemed to know much, so she decided to find out the truth herself. One day, she noticed that the boss had spent nearly an hour in the bathroom. She assumed he had stomach problems. In reality, he was searching for a home remedy to treat his insomnia. Trying to be thoughtful, she placed a soft cushion on the toilet seat. When the boss saw it, he was completely shocked. He angrily scolded her and demanded an explanation. Only then did she realize that she had misunderstood the situation, but she wasn't ready to give up. She became even more determined to understand him. The girl stayed up late every night, secretly watching his every move. Whenever the boss went out, she quietly followed him until she was nearly exhausted. What she didn't know was that he had already figured out what she was doing. At that moment, the boss assigned her an important project. She was thrilled and threw all of her energy into the work. Naturally, she started appearing in front of him less often. Then one day, while the boss was working, he suddenly felt sleepy. Hearing the girl's gentle humming from outside, he instantly realized the truth. The real cure for his insomnia wasn't medicine, food, or any special treatment. It was the sound of the girl's humming.